Go, Whytey! Go! Go, son! Oh, Struth! Up you come, mate! What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. This is day 3 of the Wilson trip to the bunker group with Big Cat. Now I'm joined by my brother from another mother, Nick White, again.
Mate, can we stop being family for one day?
We can't be. We're too similar looking. Both excellent looking roosters. But today we've got a different plan of attack. We're going to get some lures, we're going to go right up in the shallows, try and do a bit of stick baiting, a bit of surface work, see if we can't get a few trout, red throat, maybe get blown away by a big GT. Nick White, thoughts and considerations?
Really looking forward to it, actually. It should be fun.
Yeah.
A little bit blowy, hopefully we can cast them. There's 20 knots of wind, but...
We have not been blessed with the glass out today, but that's fine because we've got a positive attitude and a smile. We've got a few beers on board, bit of ice, bit of food, bit of fuel. That's all you need.
We nearly ran out yesterday.
We did almost run out of fuel yesterday, but we don't talk about that much.
Doing the miles to get the smiles.
Yeah, that's it, that's it. Anyway, the sun's shining. If there was birds, they'd be chirping. We're gonna get stuck into it and turn that radio down. Righto guys, for this shallow water fishing, we're just literally hugging the reef's edge and casting. We're gonna cast stick baits, but I'm gonna start on this little hover jet. It's a little prop bladed lure. These fold out. Oh, like so. Ah! And that spins around and makes a bit of fizz. Chuck those on the light gear, and if you hook up, guaranteed to have a bit of fun. The other stick baits we're using, Whytey, flick that over here, would ya? The other thing we'll be throwing are little zaplins, little stick baits. They just imitate a little bait fish, twitch them around the reef, bang, with a bit of luck, fish on. Anyway, should be a bit of fun if we can find a few fish. It's a bit sporting out here, but you get that on the big jobs. We'll manage. First step, set your drag to stun. Pretty well can't let them take any line here, otherwise you just get cooked. What I'm doing with this little fizzer, it's chucking it way up the back. Oh, there's a fish behind it. Oh, I don't know, something hit it. Oh, bit of activity there. Something come up. Oh, it might be a long time, is it? I saw. Just doing little twitches. Something's come up and had a go at that. Whytey! Whytey, up him! Go, Whytey! Go! Go, son! Don't give him any! Don't give him any! Oh, reverse! Up him! Up him!
Well, you go, just turn it on at 10 o'clock, 05 to 10, Romeo.
Go, son! I think you got him into clear water. Go, son! Might be a G, is it?
I think so.
Oh, it's good.
What is it?
Oh, it's a big gold spot. That's a huge gold spot. No wonder he was giving you some curry.
I was wondering how he didn't get me in the reef.
Oh, how's the bend?
Oh, I got this nearly locked up and it's still screaming.
That's man. You got him?
Huh?
Yes! Woohoo!
That'll do.
That'll do it.
That's what, second cast?
Well, that makes it a bit more fun, doesn't it? Whytey, mate, that'll wake you up in the morning.
Mate, it certainly has. It's got the heart going. Used the light gear today, pulled out the 10 to 20 blade and tails, and actually certainly had a bend in it there. So, I hooked him right up on top of the reef. And, I thought I was going to get stitched pretty hard, but managed to get him out, so...
You beauty.
Yeah.
Just turn him over here, get the sun on those flanks, have a go at that for some colour. Look at that pearl. How good. Mate, awesome fish. Send him back, eh?
Yo.
Woo. Away he goes. Got to do that again.
Yeah, I might have a little breather.
That was a pretty good first drift. See if we can pull something else big and nasty. Oh, oh. I think it's a that was a Thomas. I saw a bit of a marlin bill come out. I don't know if the surface lure is going to be the most effective, but it's going to be awesome if it gets eaten. Fish?
Yeah.
Whytey! Might be a sinking stick bait kind of day. Get him! Get him! Wind him in! Oh no! I told you to wind him in! Oh, you went too hard.
Straighten that out.
Oh, Struth!
Mate, I had that locked up. I cannot pull any line off that.
You can't say he wasn't going hard. It's pretty well hammer and tong in here. Go hard or go home. Yes, Whytey.
Ah!
Did he do ya?
No, I pulled him again.
Ah, working hard for them this morning, guys. They're not coming easy.
No,
Whytey's been toasted by one, pulled the hooks on that one, and got that trevally, and we're just struggling for a bit of action. The conditions are making it pretty hard, and yeah, it's all right. We'll get them. Well, guys, we didn't get them. In fact, we didn't even get close to getting them. We casted those edges for another few hours without so much as a hit. And to top it off, it even started belting down rain. So we did what every good fisherman would do. We drifted around aimlessly, drank a beer, and made plans to sell all of our fishing gear. Or at the very least, we talked about changing our plan of attack, and this is what happened. Well, guys, what you've missed is a hot little reefy bite as we were getting belted by a rain squall. You can see the squall off in the distance there. But we've been dropping fish traps down on a bommy and getting absolutely smashed by some really nice red throat and trout. It's really nice quality, actually. Oh, it's only a little fella. Little Chinaman. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Whytey. Oh no.
You have to turn those cameras back on. They're the first fish we dropped.
Yeah, we promised we caught some more earlier. Still in the zone.
Yeah.
It's pretty hand in mouth. Hand in mouth? Is that a word? Is that a saying? Heart and mouth. It's yeah. These things are going. It's shallow water. It's only 17 meters deep, and these things are going crazy hard back to the bottom. Get him, Whytey! Get him, Whytey! He gave you that death rattle. Money's on trout.
The right colour and the right size.
Well, there you go. If you don't bust off, you're a chance. You're gonna have to hold that one up for us, Whytey.
Another nice one.
They've all been quality fish, haven't they?
Mate, I was able to keep my lure off the bottom and got a little reward for it. So that little bite we had since that rain squall, like, I think every drift, you know, we put a quality fish like this. I got a couple of trout and a couple of red throat. You got a really nice red throat as well. So yeah, they're on the chew at the moment. So get the lures back in there and hopefully get a few more coming in. Couldn't get them off the flats, but they're biting hard in a little bit deeper water off the edge.
I'm just gonna keep re-rigging my gear again.
Can you get that off while I
Yeah, well, I might just get around you and just I'll deal with your stuff, and
we'll work as a team,
yeah,
and we'll fill the bag up.
That's all right. That's all right. Now, unfortunately, there's no audio for these two fish thanks to the dead microphone. But as you can see, a nice little trout for me, and an absolute cracker of a red throat for Whytey on an orange biscuit fish trap.
We are right on the edge of a big ledge now. There's a fish.
Get him, White.
Howdy, boy.
Trout.
Right on the edge of that ledge.
See if you got any mates. Oh, coral cod.
Maybe a little bit small. So that way we're not tearing it straight.
Oh, oh, Struth. Up you come, mate.
Doesn't sound like he's going in the right direction.
He's coming up now.
What happened there?
I don't know.
Chewed ya?
Nah,
Shark?
surely not. I can't win a trick today.
You can't.
Oh, Whytey. Oh, that's got to be a trout. He's giving you some. Whoa.
You wanted it.
What is it?
I hope it's a trout.
If that's a trout, it's got to be a goodie.
Oh no!
No. Oh,
Shark.
there's a big shark. Oh, yes, Whytey.
Yes.
Woo!
That'll do. I wonder what happened. He shot up. I thought I'd lost him. He was trying to shoot away from that big grey thing behind him.
Maybe I did get shark before.
Yeah. That's a cracker.
That is a rip snorty trout.
Pretty happy with that one.
We might have to go a little bit harder on our fish now. We've been going soft on them for a bit.
I'll get you. I think I've been hurting myself. I'm going to be sore tonight.
That is a belter trout. Mate, this is a quality box.
That orange biscuit fish trap again. I'm definitely not taking that off, but after that fella shooting up with a shark up his ass, we'll have to go pretty hard, I think. But yeah, keep putting nice fish like that in the box. So I think the skipper will be very happy.
Do you actually need the gaff? Is it a fish?
No.
You gotta get a rock. I'm going up a size in braid. Whytey really high sticking the shit out of that. Oh, nice, nice rock. Bring it over here, mate. Bring it over here. Yeah, I got the leader. Oh, I missed him, missed him.
Don't lose him.
Oh, yes.
In the boat.
Oh, yes. Beautiful bit of coral, mate. Touch that with your bare hands, I dare you.
No way.
Well, grab your hook out and I'll release him.
My hook's like
Hook's wedged. No wonder I didn't get mine back. Do you want me to drop this on your tail or anything before I'd let go?
Nothing good.
Best to get these guys back, give them a bit of a swim. There you go, mate. Oh, it's biting down on my finger. See you, mate. Oh, he's away.
I don't know how he's going to go with that headshot with the gaff though, mate.
Oh, it's just a little, it's in the jaw, you know? It's in the jaw. Guys, you can probably hear the wind is back up with vengeance. We had about 10 minutes there of no wind. It was lovely, and now it's back. I've upgraded to the heavier gear just so I can go a bit harder now that the sharks are around. It's not as fun, but hey, if it gets the job done, that's fun enough. That's small. It's a little red throat or something. Oh, a little iodine brim.
Oh, your favourite.
One of the
Come over a really nice show too, Sammy.
oh, awesome. Probably not one of the most prestigious captures out here on the reef. Send him back. Clear to drop. Whytey. Better fish. That's got to be a trout. One would think. Or a cod.
Ah, foul hook trigger. Well,
You beauty.
we've both got a couple of
Just prime specimens.
yeah.
Is that a double?
Hey, his little mate.
They call us the Coral Kings. You just don't get any better than that, really. That's the pinnacle right there.
Yeah.
That is the pinnacle. Oh, that's a good eat. Didn't he whack that? Oh no! Just turned into a Noah. See if I can pull it out of his mouth.
Go, Sammy.
I'm getting this guy back. I got done by a shark earlier in the trip. This thing needs to pay for what he's doing. I don't know.
Bonus?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Oh, straight and treb. No, that was. I reckon that was a trout. I went right at the top of my lift, just goes bang, and then halfway up. I think we're gonna have to be a bit quicker. I was a bit slow there. I was too busy enjoying myself, but I got my lure back. Yep. I don't know, might be a little trout. It is a little trout. Oh, didn't he woof that? I think that one I lost before to a shark was a bigger trout than that, because he gave me a bit more curry at the start than this guy. Well, it's nice to get even with one every now and again. That trout absolutely scoffed it. Orange bicky, down the hatch. Fish on! Whytey! Radio in the background. Nice White, get him up. Shush boys! Oh, Huss, big Huss. He's a big Huss actually. Little Mike Hussy there, fish trap victim, great bait and very good eating as well. Nice, another species. Right guys, time for a bit of a tackle talk. We're doing this from Whytey's backyard, as you would have seen last week. The footage that we took of the tackle talk out there, saltwater got to my microphone, it all died. Alas, here we are. So you guys still get a bit of info, a bit of insight into what we were doing. Now, we started off today with a full-on plan of attack. We were 100% focused. We were going to cast the shallows, kick ass, and take names. And in the first 10 minutes, mate, you did exactly that.
Yeah, I think second cast, got that big tea leaf, and yeah, it gave me, like I probably pulled that out of a foot of water type thing, and it gave me a right royal sort of toweling, and yeah, got really stuck into it and had that rod pretty much bent in half. So yeah, it was a good start. Got smoked next cast, and then sort of went done off the edge of the cliff after that. Yeah, so we really struggled, but if you are going to do some casting of the reef edges, which can be very productive at times, just we weren't in the right area with the right conditions. We tried, it just didn't work. Now, we fished these are Xeric Zaplins, 115, 40 grams, cast them a mile, twitch them, let them sink, skip them across the surface. You can do just about anything with them. Got a really awesome shimmer. They do, that drop. They shimmy, so you go twitch, twitch, let them sit, they go da-da-da-da. You just, yeah, you see them in that clear water and they just put off a massive flash. So fish see them from a mile away and pretty much, yeah, just come in and belt them. So you use that straight up, caught the only 2 fish in the shallows worth talking about. I tried to be really, really cool and catch one on surface. That's a bone hoverjet. Got a few Thomas Longs, mate. Yeah, found some long toms, had a few swirls, nothing really of interest, but it really wasn't happening.
Now, you'll notice this one's got singles on it. Whytey was using singles. Out of the box, they come with the trebles. Fine for most situations until you're trying to stop reef monsters that want to head home. So you really need that extra strength in the singles. You've double ringed those just for a bit of fun.
And even at one stage, I was throwing it right up tight, like up into sort of a foot of water, and we got a couple snags, so I took that front hook off and just run a big single off the back.
Just run them like that.
And yeah, that way you can get them into get a bit more adventurous with them, and yeah, put them right up into that wash zone as well.
Now, we did that for pretty well most of the day. I think we pulled up stumps on the reef casting about 1 o'clock.
I wouldn't say pulled up stumps, I think we come to a crashing halt and ready to burn.
I think depression pretty well. It was mid-squall, we were getting rained on, and we decided that we'd had enough of that. We had a beer, we reassessed our lives and our decisions as fishermen, and look, we saw a bit of a show on a bombie, and that's where the fish traps came out.
I just said we've got to get away from this reef edge, because it was everything looked good and was, yeah, it looked like it was going to turn on, but the conditions made it hard to fish. And yeah, the fish just weren't there ready to bite.
Important to touch on that if it isn't working, if your technique, even if you're hell-bent on trying to make that technique work, at the end of the day, we're still fishermen, we still want to catch fish, we don't want to go home empty-handed, so it is important to just change it up until something works. And we found salvation in the form of fish traps. I don't know if the redhead even did get a go, I can't remember that far ago, but yeah. The orange bicky, I'll tell you what, we got on the bickies hard this trip.
Yeah. I was on the bicky all day. I don't think I changed from that colour. I don't know if I lost one. I might have straightened a few hooks and pulled a new one out, but yeah, look, I think I pretty much used that colour the whole afternoon.
I've had a few people ask me in the comments and through DMs, do you upgrade the trebles? You could, yes you could, and you'd never straighten one and it'd be awesome. But I tell you what, straight out of the packet, I haven't had a drama with them. I've pulled on some pretty heavy gear, we'll touch on the gear shortly. And yes, I've opened hooks up. Have I lost fish because of it? Not really. Have I got a heap more lures back off the reef because of it? Yes. Yeah, I'd just make sure you've got either plenty of fish traps so you can cycle them through and then change them back once you reassess the situation back at the mothership or back at after you finish your session, or just take some replacement trebles in the same gauge and change them out when they do get a bit of bend about them. But
you will find, obviously, jamming into that reef a bit too, you'll bend some hook points, so yeah, try and have a look at your trebles throughout the session. Yeah, or change them every day.
Yeah, agreed.
So we were throwing the 10 to 20 blade and tails in the morning, as you would have seen on that trevally and the fish that smoked me just after. They're probably not designed to have 50-pound run over them, but it did handle it quite well. Like I pretty much had that rod flatlining, but that's probably a testament to the sort of power and the strength that you can put through the rod. So it did get that fish out of the reef, and it still lives to tell the story. So
it does. The reel 5000 ATC, virtuous 50-pound braid, 50-pound leader, the ultimate combo. Again, I used 30-pound braid just because I wanted to cast a bit further than Whytey. It's a competition thing. I never got to put a bend in it, so that's fine. Never worried about it. But then out the reef, we were finding some really good quality fish. We didn't get a stack. We got enough for a good bag of fish, but we didn't get heaps of numbers. And we were using the 7'6" light casting in the bone. It's an Ocean Thug series rod, 8000 virtuous reel, 50-pound braid again. And I tell you what, there was multiple occasions where we needed every single inch of power and every pound of strength in that line to pull these bad boys out, because they were going hard and going home.
There's a couple of good fish there that I think the sharks got into, which was a bit of a shame, because there was especially one you hooked, it wanted to go home. So,
yep. Oh, guest appearance?
Yeah, guest appearance.
Look
Mate,
at the
look
camera.
at the camera.
Come on, no, I don't want to see the backside of you.
Yeah. Sit. Good boy.
Well guys, that's all the information you guys need to get out there and have a crack yourself. Whytey, thanks for putting up with me again.
No worries, mate. I think 2 days in a row is enough, so that's my yearly quota.
No, we'll be back. Guys, if you'd like to learn something in this episode, make sure you hit that like button, leave us a comment below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you're not new to the channel and you're watching anyway, just subscribe, because there's more fishing action to come. If you want to check out any of the gear that we used on this
episode. Make sure you check out Wilson Fishing, www.wilsonfishing.com, or check out all their social pages. Their information will be in the description below, along with Whytey's. Whytey, where can we find you?
techfishing.com.au or on Facebook at techfishing.
If you want to learn more about your sonar and how to use it, hit up Whytey and he'll set you straight. And if you want to support my channel, make sure you jump on my website, www.sammyhitzkefishing.com. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you learned a bit. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll catch you next time for another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Cheers.